Welcome back to Adventures in Search and Rescue in the mountains of northern New Mexico. This mission is one of my all-time favorites, and as we get into this, you'll see why. As the IC on call, I received a call from State Police Dispatch that a missing antler hunter in the Raton area, a couple of hours away from my home, was missing. So I, along with the IMT team, drove up to Raton, met the state police officer there, got a briefing. Teams were inbound, but I knew it would take several hours before they got there. So I talked to my Tom and Jim, the other guys on the IMT, and said, let's go back down to Raton, get gas, coffee, and whatever else, and we can still be back here before the team show up and give them briefings and tell them where we need them to go. So while we were at the gas station and I was in getting coffee, a truck with a trailer pulled up behind my truck. And at that time I had decals on it which said Search and Rescue. And Tom was filling up my truck when the driver said to Tom, you're on a search and rescue mission? Tom responded, yes, and described who we were looking for. And the truck driver said, I think that's him there, walking away. That was about the time I returned to the vehicle, confirmed with the driver and Tom that this person met all of those criteria. And a little bit more of the backstory from the truck driver. He was coming down the road from where incident base was to be established and where we had left a state police officer. Our subject had come out on the road behind the state police vehicle, waved down the truck driver who picked him up. The driver said, is the state police officer looking for you? And the individual said, oh, no, of course not. He's not looking for me. Drove him to the gas station. Now I'll pick up the story from where he was walking away from me. I got in my car, closing the gas tank, of course, literally drove across the, before I had to drive across, I called out his name. He turned and looked at me. I then called out his name again. He said, no, that's not me. Something inside said he was not telling me the truth. I got in the truck, drove across the median, and literally corralled him with my truck, advised him that he was not in trouble, and that I was not the state police. I was simply a search and rescue individual. He confirmed to me that he was, in fact, the right person that we were looking for, and as such, I got a good chuckle out of it, sent him on his way, and then called all the inbound teams to stand down. And of course, we all coordinated for breakfast at Charlie's Spick and Span in Las Vegas, which is a great place to have breakfast. Anyway, one of my more favorite missions. That's all. See you next time.